Welcome, I'm Bobby Ditto, and here's the video. First of all, I'm trying a new canvas size. Usually I'd use a little bit smaller than this. And welcome to the video. As you could see from the title and thumbnail, we are going to be drawing some dresses because I don't know, I just kind of feel like it. So I'm going to pull up some references from Pinterest, put them somewhere on the canvas that you can see, and then we're just going to be drawing some dresses. It's going to be really chill, and you guys can draw along if you'd like. Okay, so I have 3 reference photos right here. I'm going to move them a little bit on the canvas wherever I need them. Then we're just going to draw my characters in these beautiful outfits, and that's it. It's just going to be a good, very aesthetic time. So for the first outfit, this one right here, I think it would suit Lucy pretty well, especially the orange and yellow tones with her purple hair. So I'm going to do a quick sketch just for the pose and the basics, and then we will get into the clothing. Alright, so I think this is a pretty good rough sketch. We would just lower the opacity a little bit, and then we will get working on the clothes. You can see here, I've already kind of started that because I wanted like this scrunched up bit, so let's just get started on that. And yeah. There's kind of like a bit here where it's very tight, a cuff, that's what that's called, a cuff. So we will do that here, like that. It's a pretty long cuff, so we will go over here as well. Let me lock this layer so I don't accidentally color on it. I know that this looks absolutely crazy, but like it works for me, man. And then it kind of comes out like it's very circle-ish. Most of the clothes I draw use triangles instead of circles, but this is very round. And the neckline is kind of weird. I don't know how that would look on a person. Maybe just kind of, maybe it would lay kind of flat. I don't know. But there's a very, very subtle seam here. And it goes out, and then there's another seam. Okay, and then this would be very bunched up here. I think it would like be tucked into the skirt. At least that's what Lucy would do. But quickly, let me draw this hand. Okay, I think we should make this very, very baggy so that when it comes into the waistband here, it looks very, creates a very feminine shape. So this has a pretty thick waistband, so let's try to get that. There's some new tools in here. I just updated this and I don't know what all of them are. I think there's like one new tool, this thing over here, I don't know what it is. Although maybe I just didn't notice it before. I don't know how long this would go to. This would be the hips, and then this would be the legs, so probably a little bit past the knees. So we can make it flowy, or we could not. I think she looks like she's just standing there, so we should probably just make it look like she's just standing there. We could have some movement because it's a skirt, so you gotta do something, otherwise it's gonna look boring and flat and not right. Alright, that looks okay. I don't know if there's pleats, but I can't tell if these are pleats or not, or if they're just folds, but I kind of want to add pleats. So maybe we will do some pleats. They'll be very like loose pleats. Yeah, yep. That looks right. Okay, so let's do this hand. So this is kind of what we're working with. I like it so far. I'm just gonna add some details and keep working on it, and then we'll get into coloring. Now with this outfit, I'm thinking we'll give her some earrings, maybe with like there. Do like the little stud bit there. Except, oh whoa, they're dangle earrings. How crazy. Let's make them circles. There was this woman I knew, and she wore jewelry made out of coins, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. So, there we go. This is the sketch we have. Now we can move on to coloring. I'm very excited. Let's just merge these layers. This is the ink layer. Let's lock that. Okay, so I don't know if I should drop right from here or not, because they're not going to be very saturated. So maybe I will take that and like put I'll saturate it a little bit more. But let's just go in with coloring. I did not realize how much time had passed. I'm actually only going to be able to do this one and maybe one more. But yeah, let's just try. And also I'm going to do something very, very kooky and wild and go around the lines here and do everything on a separate layer. I know that I named that one color, but that's a lie. It's just going to be the sweater. A fun tip on Metabang that I learned is if you hold shift, you can add, and then if you hold, I think, control, then you can remove stuff. So like right here, where I messed up, I can go around and remove that. So that's something that I recently learned. I think that this works better, like this way of coloring works better if you use the pen tool rather than watercolor. I usually use the watercolor pen now for sketching and stuff, but today I used the pen because I wanted to know if the coloring would look cleaner while using this select method. But I think I'm still going to go around because the edges are very harsh when you do this. So I think I'm probably going to go around with the watercolor or airbrush brush and soften things out afterwards. But it does make the process a little faster, I will say. So I just wanted to try it out again. Okay, so now we can just go around here and clean up the edges that I missed and go around the very, very harsh edges that look kind of ugly. Okay, so there's the initial sweater color. I think we'll do the socks in the same layer just because it's very little. I will map out the rest of this and then I will come back for coloring. Okay. So before I move on to the eyes and the shading of everything else, I'm gonna do the plaid pattern on the skirt. So how I'm going to do that is, obviously these are the same orange colors it looks like. Oh, I did it again. Nothing's over the reference. You can see that this is pretty much the same orange color. I think that these were probably actually made for each other. I'm just going to go through and put on the plaid. So it does look like it's going diagonal instead of just straight up and down, except on the waistband. So, yeah. I don't know if I should do multiply or overlay. I don't know. I'm gonna start with this normal layer and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so after that there's like, I know that most of the skirt is actually orange and I've made it yellow, but I'm just gonna see those, you see those little tiny yellow lines that cut through it? I'm gonna do that in orange as well. So now let's do a little overlay moment, maybe, or multiply. I don't know what layer to use. Dodge? Ooh, maybe dodge. Okay. More. Anyway, let's do these tiny itty bitty lines now. And they're going the opposite way. And there's like 2 of them every so often. Okay, and then after that, there is a blue layer. Alright, that's pretty good. So we will go both ways. So we go 1, 2 this way, and then there's 1 that way. Okay. There we go, and then up here we can erase this bit. So we would just literally copy this and go like bam, bam, bam. Looks like that is the double stripy layer, and then there's like 1 across there, but we'll do 2. And which one is this? This is the bluish purple color, which I am not going to be able to duplicate. I know it was around like there. That's very close. Okay. And then we're going to have wha-bam, wha-bam, just like that. Actually, there's 2 of those. Parallel lines, guys. There we go. Alright, that looks pretty good if I do say so myself. I don't really do plaid that often. I do like to draw plaid, and I like how it looks, but I don't draw it that often because it's very tedious. So this is the skirt. I'm going to take a break real quick and then I will be back because I have been recording for, oh my gosh, an hour. This took me an hour. Okay guys, I will be back in a little while, and for you it will be like 2 seconds. Okay, well, I got a little distracted. I went and took my break, and then I decided, oh, maybe I'll start shading, and then, like, you know, start recording midway or something if I have anything to say. But then I just kept shading. So, this is kind of the sketch we're left with. I want to add a couple more highlights. I don't even know what layer I'm on right now. I've just been making more and more layers, to be honest. But after I add the little tiny highlight on her cheeks, I think I will call it a day and then start on the next sketch. So we'll just add like a boop boop, maybe even one on the nose. There you go. I could even add lips, but like I didn't know if I should or not. Let's just see if we like how lips look. I will cut to when this is finished, and then we will start the next sketch because I've spent absolutely forever on this. Alright, how's that? I think that that is pretty cute. This is probably one of my favorite sketches of Lucy I've ever done. So let me just quickly merge all the layers and then we will move on to the next sketch. But this one I'm very, very happy with. She just looks so cozy and adorable. Okay, so we're just moving her over there for now. I'm going to lock this layer too. Yes, I have two here. I think I might actually make an illustration later just from this sketch because I love it so much. But now let's get on to, I think I'm going to do one more dress. So let's see which one I want to do. This is our sketch layers. This is going to go up here. Let me grab both of these pictures and see which one I want to draw more. Okay, so just looking at these, I'm kind of leaning more towards this one, but also this one's like the one that inspired me to do this whole video, so I really don't know. I want to draw them both. Okay. I will draw this one, and then if we have time, I'll draw this one. Or at least part of that one. Maybe I'll just do the top for that one. So let's move this reference over here. We'll just cover Lucy with it. And I'm thinking we'll do like a bit of a bigger pose, like here-ish. We won't show the entire thing like we did with Lucy. So for this one, I'm thinking I'm going to sketch Sasha, because this looks like a very her dress. It looks like something either Sasha or Emily, you know, one of my pink-haired characters would wear. So let's just place her about here. Okay, Lucy's head is tilting that way, so we will go the other way, just to have some difference in something. I always draw characters tilting the other way. I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna set it here, and then I'm going to try to fit another sketch right here. But for now, let's keep focusing on this one. I need my reference again. I actually need to move my reference. So again, we're going to start with just the dress, and then we are going to move on to character details and stuff like that. So there's like a ruffled bit here. First, let's draw... Okay, and then this goes in, there's some sort of structure, and then it immediately goes out. Okay, there's kind of two structures here. And there's triangles. And then there's lace, so that's pretty fun. Yeah, and the lace sleeves, there's like a bit here that goes over. It gathers and makes fun little... I don't know what these things are called, but you know, you see them. They're here. They're vibing. Okay, so that's gathered. This, there's like a bunched bit, but it's not the same kind of bunched as the lace. There's like... Okay, those are pretty awful, but you know, this is not about the hands, this is about the clothes. But that'll have to do because I am getting tired of drawing. I've been here all day Let me quickly make this apparent that it is Sasha. Okay, so this is the basic sketch we have. I think it's very, very cute. The face is a little iffy, but like I said before, I'm getting kind of tired. So, I am going to heavily simplify the lace. But, yeah, let's just get coloring. Alright guys, so I do not have that much time left to record, so I'm going to at least try to finish the line art on this, but I do not think I will be able to color it. So I'm very sorry about that, but you know, at least Lucy's sketch turned out pretty good. Here, but I will add some lined details, and then that's probably gonna be it, because I have recorded for way longer of a time than I meant to and that I had time to, but that's alright. It was a lot of fun. Looks like there's flowers and like lines, vines and lines and whatever. Alright, I know that this doesn't really look like lace, at all, but it could just be like, you know, sleeved, patterned sleeves. That's still cute too, it doesn't have to be lace. Plus, the coloring, if I had time to color it, that would help emphasize that this is lace and not just fabric, not just any material, but, unfortunately I do not have the time. So, let me just add some flowers in here too. If you guys drew along with me, by the way, you should definitely tag me on Instagram or Twitter or whatever you post on, because I would love to see whatever dresses you drew. I'm probably going to do this again, or another video like this where it's just very chill and you guys can draw with me. It's very hectic right now to record, and I lost track of time. Hopefully soon my schedule will be a little less hectic, so then I can draw more and post more videos, and you guys can show me what you're doing too. And yeah, I really do not have time for anything else, unfortunately. I can't even color this, but these are the sketches that we ended up with. One that is partially kind of finished, not really, and one that is very finished, which I absolutely adore. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time, or never again. Bye!